Good morning, global family, or I should say good afternoon, global family. So, here's another day. We're about to get started, okay? So, I'm kind of showing you the ingredients, guys. Excited about showing you guys this. So, what we have here is spinach. So, we're about to go ahead and make an omelet. We're going to do a spinach omelet. But it's going to be a spinach omelet, and I'm going to have filling at the bottom. So I hadn't came up with a name yet, but before the end of the video, I will come up with a really good name for this omelet. So in the omelet, we're going to have spinach, turkey bacon. Here is 4 battered eggs, mushrooms. And the seasonings we're going to use, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this up front so you can go ahead and prepare your own seasonings. Again, I take some of the names off of it. So this is Italian season. Any kind of Italian season is fine. Himalaya, pink salt, Miss Dash. I have just a little bit of that left. And what we call a little bit, we call a little bit what? Tanch. I got a little tanch left. And then here is some black grinding pepper, okay? So that is going to be our omelet. It's going to taste so good. And I'm going to show you the creamy mix that we're going to have on it as well, okay? So that's going to be that. And let's move over to here. Now, just looking at this, I'm going to give you guys a second to think, what could this be? I'll wait. No, I'm just joking. So let me help you guys out on that. So right now we have over here, we have organic coconut flour. This is 100% coconut flour, gluten-free. Now, when you start getting into your different flours, do not be afraid that it costs a little more than regular blended or blended flour or all-purpose flour. It costs more. However, it's better for you. It's more healthier, okay? So what does gluten-free mean? And I just like simplified, I'm sorry. It simply means that you don't have a lot of yeast in that flour. Yeast can cause your diabetes. It can mess with different organs in your body. It can make your stomach even bigger than when it's supposed to be. So just keep that in mind. So sometimes you got to spend more, but it benefits you later, okay? And I have Splenda. Here is Splenda. Some people don't like Splenda. Some people like, I think it's stevia and all that, and sweet and low and equal. I like equal. I like Splenda. But when it comes to my food, I like more of a Splenda. And it's simply a sweetener, okay? It's a substitute for having pure sugar. And the next one is almond flour, gluten-free. If you're on this keto journey or trying to be or transitioning to be, that's going to be your best friend. You have your fat-free cream cheese that's here. And then, remember I told you guys I used Blue Bunny, and I didn't cut the stick because I wanted to show you guys that I wasn't lying to you. This is cholesterol-free. So for those of you that suffer from headaches, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, let's try to use Blue Bunny as a substitute. It's not expensive. Let's use it as a substitute. Let's do our best to live the best healthy lives we possibly can. This is evaporated milk, and again, it's fat-free. A lot of things you're going to see with me is going to be reduced fat, fat-free, something like that, okay? So, and I have the milk here. I just poured it from the can in here. And this is Splenda, okay? And so you guys know I'm getting my utensils up and my dishes up. So I'm trying to, you know, be a little better until I get it there. My wife did buy me some nice stickless pots and pans. So you guys will see that maybe this weekend, okay? So we have nutmeg and we have ground cinnamon. I am missing one thing, but I told you I improvise when I don't have. I'm not running to no store. I'm going to go ahead and improvise, and I'm missing some vanilla extract, okay? So this section right here is called, guess what? Keto Pancakes, okay? So we're going to make us some keto pancakes. And so for those of you guys are like, okay, well, keto, all you eating is meat and vegetables. That's not correct. You can eat way more. You just got to learn how to be able to prepare it yourself. So we're going to have pancakes, okay? That cream cheese is going to help us make us like our own syrup. So it won't be syrup, but it's going to be our own way of making it. So what I'm going to do right now to get me a jump start off, guys, what am I going to do? Any, mini, mighty, mo. Catch a dollar, buy a so. If it's hard, let it play $50 every day. My mama told me to pick. You remember that? My mama told me to pick this one right here, but I chose to pick this one right here. Anyway, we'll go ahead and put the turkey bacon in what? My favorite air fryer. So here we are, guys. We're at the air fryer. Now, remember to always keep your turkey bacon on what? 320. We're going to put it for 15 minutes like I always do. And let's go ahead and put that bacon in the inside. I've used mine so much that it seems like it's kind of like scraping up at the bottom, but I promise you it's not going to bother your food. You can go ahead and spread the bacon out and get ready to go ahead and put it in and let it cook. Perfect. Okay. So our next thing now, we're going to go ahead and do our cream cheese. And I'm going to do it on low. So all I did was I preheated a pot already. So as you guys can see, it's kind of steaming a little bit already, which is good. And now we're going to go ahead and put the cream cheese in. Now with our cream cheese, I simply open the package. It looks just like this. And know when you buy cream cheese, it has to stay in the refrigerator, okay? Do not put it in the pantry or a cabinet or anything like that. I'm simply going to cut it like that. And then I'm going to place it here. That's all I'm going to do. Make sure that is on, like, this is like on 2. So let's do low. Perfect. And then I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, and we're going to keep it going just like that. You can always put it in little blocks. I normally do it in blocks. And what do I mean by blocks? You can simply do it where it is in 4s. This one didn't want to act right. And let me show you what I mean. Like that. Perfect. The smaller the pieces, the easier it is to melt, okay? So let's put that in a pot. Once you put it in the pot, it's going to look exactly like that. And I'm going to turn it up just a little bit to number 2. Okay, guys. So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and prepare our omelet. So remember, I always told you to cut the stove on first. And we're going to go ahead and let that get hot at 4. Okay, and once I start seeing the change in the inside of it, I begin to go ahead and put what? Yes, we'll put like 3/4 of a butter stick in it. Okay, so what is 3/4 of a butter stick? I cut it in half, and then I'm just going to do another half. Boom. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and put this in the skillet like that. There you go, just like that. With the butter in there. And we're going to keep it on here just like that, okay? Looks good, right? Perfect. Now it's time for us to do the same thing that we did on yesterday. Pour a little bit of that in, and we're trying to make sure it's even, okay? And shake it. Shake it, shimmy. Perfect. Now, what do we do next? You're right. Let's put our seasonings in there. Okay, so here's the egg cooking. The seasonings is already laid. So, what I'm doing is something very different, very unique. Again, I use what I have. So, we are making syrup, right? You guys know we can drink coffee, right? So, I'm about to use some of the coffee. And this is just pure coffee out of my Keurig to add with my cream cheese. And I just want you to see me pour just a little bit. There you go. We're going to go ahead and just kind of keep that on low and let that kind of cook a little bit and get all the flavors in. And I'm going to show you exactly how your syrup is going to turn out. So now we're over here at the omelet, and now it is time to go ahead and put our toppings. So let's do our mushrooms right here. Now, these are mushrooms in a can. I like whole mushrooms as well, the organic ones. I simply wash these off if I'm doing something really quick. It's another meat, and it works for me. So this is the spinach that we're going to use. Look, we love green, right? So go ahead and put as much as green as you want on there. And bring your omelet to a low, okay? To a low minimum. Now it's time for us to go ahead and add our bacon on the side. Perfect. There you go. Now we cannot forget our cheese. How many people know I love cheese? Okay. You better act like it, because I love cheese. If you want to ever give me a gift, if you give me cheese, I ain't mad at you. So now we're going to end up flipping it. Remember, I always said go to the weakest side. I'm sorry I couldn't show you guys how to flip it. It was so big. So this might even be called the ultimate turkey bacon and spinach omelet. I might have to make a big name for this because it took forever for me to flip it. But look at the colors, guys. Keep it on low. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that. Voila, magic. So look, I couldn't show you this, and it is homemade Alfredo sauce, and that's because I had already previously made it. So how you make the Alfredo sauce is you'll get a pot, you'll put some heaven whipping cream in there, Parmesan cheese, and it can be the one you can shake, or either you can buy the whole one. Parmesan cheese, you'll put some parsley in there. You can put a little sour cream if you want to in there. And also I put the Parmesan cheese itself, like the shredded cheese. Again, this is totally up to you how you want to make it. But you can. And there's so many different recipes out there. There are great recipes, and I suggest it. So that's what I made. Oh, it looks so good. And so what I'm going to do is begin my second omelet. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one in the oven so it can stay heated. Same process, guys. I just simply put the skillet back on. We're going to put 3/4 of butter in there. Put the egg in there. After we put the egg, then we're going to put the seasoning. Then we're going to put the mushrooms, then the spinach, then we put the bacon, then we put the cheese, and then we flip it. Okay? So I'm going to kind of speed through this process, but it's the same one. Meanwhile, while this is cooking, I want to just show you what we're working with our syrup. So it's getting there, okay? So this is nothing but cream cheese. And it's cream cheese, and I use, guess what? Coffee. And I did it from my Keurig. See, I love these different machines like that because they make it so easy to do different recipes. So I still got that kind of marinating good. And we're going to add other seasonings. We're going to add a little nutmeg, and we're going to add a little cinnamon, okay? Let's do that now. Okay. So I added a little nutmeg to it. And I added a little cinnamon. And I put more coffee. So as it thickens, I put my coffee in it. And this is only a small cup, okay, of coffee. And again, this is not even, it's coffee that we just used. So you can do it however you want to, but this is me improvising, okay? All right. Let's put the eggs. Go ahead and do it just like that. Get out of there, eggs. Okay. As you guys can see, I went on to go ahead and put the seasoning on there. It's cooking great. I have it on 2. So I dropped it from 4 to 3 to 2. Again, this is just how I do it because I don't like my food to be burnt. I do want you guys to see what the omelet looks like in the oven. And it looks awesome. And I just got it warming, and it is warming on 195. Okay, so I went on to put the mushrooms down. And I put the spinach now. Now we're going to do what? The bacon. Here's the bacon, guys. Looking divine. Oh, divine. So now we're going to do some cheese. And y'all know what? What I said about that cheese. Give me that cheese. I love that cheese. Give me that cheese. I love that cheese. All right. So now we got to flip it. And because it is the ultimate spinach Why is my phone ringing in the middle of my video? But the ultimate spinach turkey bacon, I gotta flip it. Don't be calling me in the middle of my video. What's wrong with you? We ain't got time to be stopping for that. What's wrong with them people, y'all? And there we go. So all I did was I added that Alfredo that I had already previously made, and I just simply put parsley on it. I'm gonna put this in the oven with its brother. So I guess this is the sister. I'm gonna put this one in the oven with the brother, and we're gonna wait, and we're gonna go ahead and work on our syrup. Then we're gonna work on our pancakes, and we'll be ready, guys. It looks so good. Now let's put it in the oven and let it warm. Right, so here's another machine that I love. It is your griddle, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and spray it. And this spray, you guys see me use all the time. Let me put it so you can see it. Perfect nonstick spray. And I'm going to use it. And we're going to go ahead and begin to do our pancakes on here. So let me show you what we got to do to our pancakes. Let's come right here. So we have to go ahead and put our milk in our pancakes. And again, I told you already what it was in here. The coconut flour, the almond flour, and then the evaporated milk. And here is the sugar, okay? We're going to mix all that up and put a little cinnamon with it. Okay, guys, this is exactly what it looks like, which is with the milk, the Splenda. Here's the cinnamon. And I forgot to tell you guys, make sure you add an egg, okay? So add 1 egg. Okay, guys, so I want you to see me go ahead and place the pancakes on here. Now, keep your temperature on low. So I have it around like 250-ish if you have a griddle. You can do this over the stove, but if you do it over the stove, you're probably going to need to make sure you do like 1 pancake at a time. Because the flour, the textures are totally different. So I gotta wait till it kind of bubbles up a little bit, and then I'm gonna flip it. So you go ahead. I'm gonna put mine on 300, and so we'll go ahead and let it cook that way. So I just want you guys to see how the syrup is coming along. It tastes so good, and I'm kind of just taking my time and doing this whole process. The syrup has been cooking. Okay, it's not going to look brown like you normally want it because I don't have the cocoa. Now, I thought about using hot cocoa, but then I looked at the calories. I was like, nah. I mean, I looked at the carbs and I was like, nah, it's not worth it. But anyway, so as you can see, the pancakes are cooking and looking so good. You do not have to make it as thick as this. You can make it even, thinner. And all you do is, don't add that much flour and add more of the milk or the heaven whipping cream. Well, here we go, guys. I just wanted to show you the finishing touches. Now, the syrup was good. It's done. And what I did was I had an old bottle left. So I simply rinsed it off real good and put the syrup in. So that way I can always reuse it, such as I did the Alfredo sauce that I made before. So I wanted you guys to see how beautiful it is. Here's your omelet, okay? This is called the ultimate spinach and bacon omelet, okay? And it has Alfredo sauce on the top of it. And here is your keto pancakes. I showed you guys how to do it from start to finish. If you guys have any questions about it, leave a comment below, leave a question below. I'll be more than happy to walk you through it. I'm excited about what we're doing this year. I'm looking for great things for not only for me, but also for you guys so we can live the best life we can. And I did me some coffee. So what's in the coffee is hazelnut coffee with sugar-free, and this is what it looks like, okay? It's sugar-free creamer, and then I put some Splenda in there, and then I put some whipped cream in there with some nutmeg on the top and a little sprinkle of cinnamon. This is going to be so good. So I'm not going to waste your time today. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you need any assistance, let me know. I'll be more than happy. Thank you, my global family. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below if you want me to make a dish, or if you're curious about a dish, I'll be more than happy to answer. Looking forward to seeing you guys on tonight. Meet me back here at this channel. Talk to you soon. Deuces.